Hey everyone, welcome to the My Story. Today's My Story is on cyber schooling. So, cyber schooling is something that it pretty much gets good and bad vibes from parents and sometimes even from students. But ultimately, I think cyber school is very, very interesting and very, very helping. When I was in cyber school through PA Distance Learning Charter School, I had probably the best years of my life. PA Distance truly helped me understand that school was important and is important for everybody that has to attend. Schooling is pretty much just the beginning of your future. Um, But should your future be through cyber school or should it be through public schooling? I guess that really all depends on how you react to certain situations. Um, what I mean by that is, are you better off having a teacher face to face with you or online? Because yes, cyber schooling has its pros and cons. Um, but public schooling does just as well. Um, in public schooling, you have to worry about bullying and also like various other things of being in person to person type of thing. When in cyber school, yes, you do have to worry about bullying, but you're in the safety of your own home. You don't have to worry about um, pretty much feeling like the teacher's not really calling on you, anything like that, because you're on an online interaction with them. And PA Distance, when I first started out PA Distance, I'll be honest with you, I was very, very um, confused of how everything was going to work. And when I started out PA Distance, I honestly didn't really want to do school. I'll be honest with you. So my first like year or two, or maybe even three of PA Distance, uh, I was just getting past them grades. So 8th, ninth, and probably even 10th, I was just like skinning the teeth of just barely passing. And then when I came to realization that, look, I need to really start stepping up and doing something with my schooling career, um, in 11th grade is when I really started, okay, well, this is the time I need to step up. So I stepped up in 11th and 12th grade, and my grades truly showed that. And my teachers truly needed to know that I was going to truly step up. Uh, so I think the main difference between cyber school and public schooling is you are in home. You are at home. You um really never actually meet these teachers personally in person, unless you should have to go to like a PSSA testing or whatever. Um, but for me, I think it worked. I mean, it was. I mean, I still had a teacher's help at all times. Should I ever need it, like through email, live learning lessons, etc., etc. But for me, I think it was good for me to kind of, okay, I still have that teacher's help, but I'm gonna sit here and do the work by myself. And that's what I think was very, very helping to me because it gave me the chance to kind of figure out things by myself instead of just looking up at like a board or whatever and saying, okay, well, the answer is 4 because such and such and such. You know what I mean? And also, obviously you don't really get that much of interactions with other children, but PA distance does allow you to interact with other children. It's just that you're on an electronic or a online setting. And some kids went out and actually met each other. I personally have seen or met a couple of my classmates, but I've never actually went a full length way of actually becoming something like like a friend or something with them. And that might just be because of me. That's how I am. But I am friends with a lot of them online. But I think a lot of people say cyberschooling is bad because you don't get that interaction like you normally would in public school. The truth of the matter is yes, you do. Because PA distance, for example, people were saying to me, and personally, I don't understand how you can do that. You don't get one-on-one time with teachers. The fact of the matter is, if you do really need to have one-on-one interaction with the teachers, you can schedule some time to meet with a teacher one-on-one through PA distance. For example, I remember one of my teachers, I forget what the class was. I think it was math, some type of math, but I needed help with it. I didn't understand it at all. But I contacted the teacher, and to be honest with you, at first we weren't really getting along. I was upset. I was very, very irate because I was mad. I was frustrated, and it was pretty much we were arguing in a sense. Not so much her, but I was arguing with her, and honestly, arguing didn't get me anywhere. I just want to point that out there. Arguing does not get you anywhere. But eventually, it came to where, okay, he truly does need help. And we're going to set aside a date and we're going to figure it out. So we set aside a day, a week, I believe, to go and meet. A live learning lesson, just ourselves, and talk one-on-one to try to figure out how everything is. And that helped me for a while, and then eventually it faded away because I didn't need it anymore. And that's something that I gotta say truly helps, and it's something that I realized, and that's a moment that I realized, okay, this is the time, okay, that I need it, and I appreciate the teacher for actually being here to help. And another thing about cyberschooling I hear is I don't understand how you do it because you don't interact with children around your age. I've heard that from personal close people in my life. And the fact of the matter is you do interact with other students around your age and that are your age. It's just that you don't interact them in person. And everybody's different, so everybody's going to take to that very differently. But the fact is, PA distance truly is a wonderful schooling. Some people might not agree with me that cyberschooling is good, but I think having that outlet to actually be there if you need it is awesome, because when you're in public schooling, sometimes that doesn't work for everybody. For example, me, it didn't work for me because of I was arguing and fighting, and it was more than just I didn't want to go to school. It was something bigger, and they realized that my academic career was still very important. So they compromised with me, and I was able to compromise and realize, okay, cyber school is something that I truly want to do. Cyber school is something that truly helped me. And for the staff at PA Distance, if any of you are watching this, you guys are wonderful people. You absolutely helped me become a high school graduate. And I thank you. Honestly, PA Distance, if I didn't ever join PA Distance, I don't think I would have ever graduated high school. And that's the truth coming out of my mouth exactly. Because I was always willing to pretty much fight not to do school until I was in PA Distance, and I realized at that moment that I needed to step up and do something. So the takeaway from this is schooling is very important, and I understand it can be very difficult at times. Trust me, it was not very, very easy for me to pass high school either. But whether you're in cyber school or public school, schooling is very difficult at times. And at those difficult times, it is perfect to ask for teachers' help, whether you are in public school and or cyber school, because that's what they are truly there for. The other thing is, whether you're in public school or cyber school, it doesn't really make a difference. The only difference is that you're online. And the fact is, cyber school is better for certain people than public school is, and vice versa for other people. It really all depends on who you are. And thirdly, all education is very important. Education for any student is very important, and that's truly what the teachers, no matter whether you're in public or cyber school, is there to do, to ensure that the education is taught to various children over the years. And last but not least, to all the staff of PA Distance, I honestly want to say thank you. You guys are always considered friends and family to me. Thank you guys, and thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Peace. Next week's Celeb Talk is on celebrity crushes, or next week's My Story is on celebrity crushes or crushes. Have a great day. Peace.